Hello and welcome back to the National Parks and Monuments Trails series. Today we traveled to northwest Wyoming to take the Pelican Creek Nature Trail at Yellowstone National Park. The trail is approximately a 0.8 lollipop loop that is off the east entrance road. We added an additional 0.4 miles by starting on the opposite side of the Pelican Creek Bridge, totaling 1.2 miles. This took us about a half an hour to complete, as we had to keep a quicker pace, as about halfway through the trail the bugs became pretty significant, so bring that bug spray. There is a small parking lot at the trailhead. The trail starts by following the shore of the wetlands surrounding the Pelican River to the left. There were some boardwalks we could see from the bridge and parking lot, but there didn't appear to be any way to get to them. The trail is a decent dirt path that is wide enough for one person, but not overly narrow like some of the trails can get. There is some shade provided by the trees, but not an overabundance in early June when we took the trail. When we reached the start of the loop, we headed to the left. As it followed the river closer, the terrain remains very similar with numerous downed trees. The trail itself is pretty well maintained, however, with all the trees having been sawed to allow you to traverse the trail quite easily. The loop then starts to near the water, and you can tell on the path as the trees start to thin out slightly. In a short amount of time, the trail then turns to sand, and you are presented with an opportunity to go out on a sandy shoreline and take in the beautiful vista of Yellowstone Lake. The trail then heads back into the forest, and at this point the bugs start to catch up to you. It didn't stop us from pausing for a moment to enjoy the flowers, but they are vicious to be sure. The second half of the loop wasn't as thick of woods as I thought it would be, as there is a large amount of down trees in the area that open it up to the sun quite a bit, allowing a slightly different experience than I was expecting. My favorite part of this trail is about halfway through the loop. There's a tree that is dead, but still standing and covered in this green-looking moss. It just has such an otherworldly look. I'm very rarely seen a tree that looks like this, and it just pops out so much with the surrounding trees that I stood there for a moment just to take in this peculiar look. This is a beautiful trail, especially down by the water, seeing the mountains in Lake Yellowstone, but unique-looking trees win for me every time. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you want to follow us as we explore more national parks, monument trails, and local trails, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.